Now, are
Yeah,
you
like
working with schools to almost, I guess, learn to lead with love? Like, are you working with principals? Are you working with schools? And as you go out and you coach, um, in the times where, let's say, post COVID, where we know it's a lot of strain, it's a lot of push to get things back to
yeah.
normal, which I don't know, but like, what are some of the things, or either just one thing that you're seeing as a common thread on why you're needed in those schools?
You know, let me say this. Even though I, really catered to my teachers, I also held them very accountable for doing their job, right?
Mhm.
And I also allowed them to hold me accountable. And so leaders are there to serve teachers so that teachers can serve kids.
Yeah, because it's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's hard out here in the streets. It's hard out
Man,
here
I'm
for
talking about
a teacher.
Nola, hit them fans. Look, that's how it started right there. That's how it
Yeah.
started right there, man. But yeah, that's good.
So I remember
Mhm.
one time, my first year as a principal, we're talking about leading with love, but my first year as a principal, I remember my kids had to walk from an apartment complex to school, and it was a very like drug and gang infested neighborhood. And I was like, oh no, they can't do that. Like my kids wouldn't be walking from here to school, right? So I had to fight and I had to get them buses. And even though they were less than 2 miles away, like it was dangerous. And like it ain't okay
Yeah,
for my kids, it ain't okay for them, right? And so
most definitely.
um so yeah, like I probably got on people's nerves and people didn't like me, but whatever. Like you
Yeah,
do right by kids, or you gonna hear it from me. You're gonna hear it.
most
You're
definitely.
gonna hear it.
That's
And
what it's
so yeah,
about, though. Yeah.
because it wasn't organic and it wasn't something that was a good fit. Secondly, I think that I would tell them to really study and surround themselves with the people that are doing the work that they want to do, right? You are your friends, who you hang around with is who you are. But it also will give them an opportunity to cultivate like this network of support as they do the work, because you can't do it by yourself. And leadership is a very lonely place. It's a very lonely place. And so getting a network of people that are doing what you're doing is important.